Hello.
Hello?
Good morning.
Gotcha. You're on. All right, good morning, everyone. 36th District Court is now in session. There we are. I am Judge Shannon A. Holmes, serving today as your presiding judge. Good to see all of you. We are going to get started on this morning before our Veterans Treatment Court docket. We are going to go to, there are a couple of people that I need to see. And one of them is Dorian Morgan. Good morning, Mr. Morgan.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm all right.
You all right?
Yes.
You sure you just all right?
Yes, I'm good. I'm good.
You even look better, Mr. Morgan.
Thank you.
You look better. Can I just tell you that you look better?
Thank you. I appreciate
All right, who do you have with you? I can't see.
Mr. Johnson.
Is that Mr. Johnson? All right, good morning, Mr. Johnson.
Good morning, Judge Holmes. How are you?
I'm doing well. How's Mr. Morgan doing? Is he doing well?
Yes, ma'am. He's doing well. He's
awesome.
Yeah, he's doing well.
All right, very good. Let me place his case number on the record, 230-563-4401. Mr. Morgan, state your name for me.
Dorian Morgan.
What about this?
All right, Mr. Morgan. Are they treating you well at where you are?
Yes.
All right, very good. Are you treating them well?
I enjoy their church.
You do? All right. I've been before. I did too.
Yeah, I say I joined their church.
You did?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Very good. Are you taking the time to work on you?
Oh, yes.
All right. Very good. That's very, very good.
I got a meeting at T Wellness Thursday.
All right. And so, Miss Price, you had your hand up? No?
No, I was waving at, I'm sorry, Your Honor. I was waving.
Oh.
At
Okay.
Mr. Page.
Oh, okay. All right. I just want to make sure everything was okay. All right. All right, Mr. Morgan, do I have your commitment to be open and honest with them at team so you can get the assistance that you need?
Yes.
All right. Very good. What questions do you have for us today?
Oh, no questions. No questions.
All right. I still have your commitment to stay there and work your program?
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Morgan. I appreciate you. I really do. All right. Miss Harris, anything additional asked to Mr. Morgan?
No, nothing additional that we didn't discuss in staffing yesterday. I just want to, I just want to commend him on continuing to focus on himself and on his recovery. I just want to encourage him to stay there and keep doing what he's doing. You do look healthier. You look better, and I think that just the longer you're there and you're working on yourself, we're going to see those positive changes, sir. So I just want to encourage you to stay there and keep doing what you're doing.
All right, awesome. I have Mr. Morgan in phase 2. Is that correct?
Everybody go
phase. He's in phase 1, Your Honor, but hopefully we'll be able to promote him to phase 2 soon.
All right, very good, very good. Let's do it. I'm going to give you some dates, Mr. Morgan. I have for you. You'll do a consultation with Miss Harris on the 23rd of April at 1:30.
All right.
And then I am going to have to see you on Friday.
Next Friday.
Let's see. I'm going to see you Friday, May 3rd. I'm going to have to put him on a Friday because we'll be at our training.
All right.
So Friday, May 3rd. And what I will do is I will still put you on at 8:35 a.m. Okay?
Yes.
All right. So good to see you.
Good to see y'all too.
All right. Take good care.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Let's go to my last 8:35 a.m. matter. I have for Corey, thank you. I have for Corey Picket, SP 1488468, counts 1, 2, and 3, and case number Z 8090511. Mr. Picket, please state your full name for the record.
Good morning, it's Corey Picket.
All right, how are you this morning?
I'm doing good. I just dropped my son off at school, so yeah, I'm getting ready to get my day started. Yep, I gotta go.
All right.
I gotta see the Macomb probation officer today. So after this, I'm gonna head there, and then I just got a job opportunity yesterday. I gotta make this call to see the schedule, because it's like 10 minutes walking from my house, so blessing. Yeah.
That is awesome. Awesome. Keep us posted on how that goes, okay?
Okay, I will.
All right. So you've got a job lined up. I also heard you have moved into your home. And so how is that coming along?
It's coming along real good. I got furniture. Just waiting to get my son's bed. That's the next thing. But I got me a mattress and hopefully a bed set coming soon. And yep, I've just been staying busy. Yep.
All right. And do you have assistance with getting your son a bed?
Yeah, I contacted DHS, and they were gonna write me a referral. I guess it's still processing, but writing me a referral to the Southeastern Furniture Bank. So yeah, I'm seeing how that's gonna work out.
All right, very good. If anybody has any insight as to anything else he can do to work on his son getting a bed or getting things moving at DHS, please chime in and reach out to the case manager, because we want his son to have a bed, definitely. All right. What else is going on with you? Your counseling is going well?
Yep, I have a meeting with her tomorrow at 9 a.m.
All right, very good. All right, wonderful. And how do you feel about the services that you're receiving at Faith Counseling?
I really like it. It's really resourceful. It gives me different ways of handling and suppressing some of those feelings I may have with anxiety or depression. So yeah, I really like it. I like it.
Good. And I want to encourage you to keep being open and honest and transparent so that they can do the work that needs to be done, okay?
Definitely. Okay.
All right, awesome. You're doing a great job, Mr. Picket. You are. You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Yes. Do you have any questions, concerns, or issues that you need to raise with the team on this morning?
Not at this moment.
No? All right. Mr. Griffin, what do you have for Mr. Picket?
Mr. Picket is doing fine, Your Honor, as reported in staffing. No problems with him at this time. Working really hard, and I'll see if we can have any resources to help him out, with furniture and different things like that. But at this point, he's in compliance with everything.
All right, awesome. Mr. Griffin, place your name on the record for me. I didn't do that.
Good morning, Your Honor. Bryant Griffin on behalf of Sobriety Court this morning.
All right, thank you. All right, anything else from any of the other team members as to Mr. Picket?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Good report, Mr. Picket. Keep up the good work. I hope things go well for you, and best wishes. Have a good day, sir.
Okay, thank you. You too.
And if I could add, Judge, and I'll put my name on the record, Robert Fikens, P31894, Specialty Court Defense Attorney. But I'd like to say to Mr. Picket, sir, you are on track and you are doing a great job. Keep up the great work.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, very good. If nothing else, I'm going to give you your next dates, Mr. Picket.
Okay.
You will have, he's phase 1, so I will have him do a consultation on the 23rd of April. That will be at 1:30. And then Mr. Griffin, I will have to see Mr. Picket on, I'm gonna try to spread it out just a little bit. Let's see. I will see him I'll have to do it on a Thursday, May 2nd, and I will put him on for 8:30 No, it'll be 8:45 a.m., okay?
Okay.
All right, and then we'll get it back on track after we return from our stuff in May, okay?
Okay. The consultation is April 23rd.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, me and you talking, and then you come back on Zoom on the 2nd.
Okay, I got it. Thank you.
All right, you are all set, sir. Good to see you.
The same here. Thank you.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, I am ready to go now to our veterans docket. Good morning to all of our veterans, to our veteran mentors that are with us on this morning. I saw Mr. Kusheri. Good morning to all of you. I'm going to have you place your appearance on the record, starting with Mr. Reed. Unmute for me, Mr. Reed.
Thank you, Judge, and good morning. For the record, Jesse Reed, Veterans Court, Drug Treatment Court, Specialty Court, Defense Attorney, P 23863. And Judge, if I may, I'd like to make a motion, continuing motion, that my appearance be for all my clients this morning. Thank you, and good morning again, Judge.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Reed, and your motion is granted. Let's go to Ms. Price. You're next up on my screen.
Good morning, Judge Holmes. Nicole Price, Clinical Assessor, Specialty Court.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Price. And then Mr. Yancey.
Good morning, Your Honor, and everybody. Kenneth Yancey on behalf of Specialty Court, Veterans Court.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Yancey. And then Mr. Scott. Mr. Scott, I had to put out an APB for you.
Morning, Your Honor, I do apologize. I know it has been beyond crazy. I probably have some good news for you, though. I will share with you later. But for the record, Kevin Scott, 36th District Veteran Specialty Court mentor. Glad to see everyone.
Good to see you too. Thank you. All right, let's get it started. We have a couple of promotions on this morning, and that's what I'm going to start with. I have a first for promotion, James Toller. I have case number 230-443-3501. Mr. Toller, unmute and state your name for me. Can we send him I'll send him a prompt too. There you go.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
How are you this morning?
I'm doing great.
That's good. State your name for me, Mr. Toller.
James Frederick Toller.
All right. Things are going well with you?
It's going great.
So, all right, tell me one thing that's going great. Come on, help me out.
Well, me and my son, we working out trying to get the house in my name. So we just got to get with the attorney. And once we get with the attorney and me and him talk to the attorney, and my sister, she helping me too, where I can get the house in my name. And then something happened to me, my son gonna get it. So we working on that.
Right.
Yeah, we working on that right now.
So y'all taking care of business.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I love it. Well, listen, Mr. Toller, you have been taking care of business in this program. You've been doing all the things that you were supposed to do in phase 1. And Mr. Yancey has recommended you for promotion to phase 2. Are you ready to go?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Yancey, go ahead and present Mr. Toller.
Yes, Your Honor. So Mr. Toller, he's been doing well. We've been having weekly contact. His screenings have been great. He has a consecutive amount of screenings to move to the next phase. He's been working on goals as what he's talked about this morning. So he's been doing well. He's been doing everything that we've asked of him in phase 1. He's been in phase 1 the specified amount of days. So we want to get Mr. Toller into phase 2 so we can be working on some other things that he could be doing that's going to benefit him.
Awesome, wonderful. Anything from any of the other team members as to Mr. Toller?
Yes, Judge. Mr. Toller, good report, sir. Keep up the good work. Thank you for your service. Have a good
Thank
day
you.
and be safe, Mr. Toller.
Okay, thank you.
Excellent report, Mr. Toller. Keep up the great work, sir.
Thank you, sir.
All right, awesome. If nothing else, on behalf of Mr. Toller, I need everyone in the courtroom to join me in celebrating him for two things. First, thanking him for his service in the armed forces in the U.S. Army, and then also congratulating him on his promotion to phase 2. Come on, let's celebrate Mr. Toller. Congratulations, Mr. Toller. You are in awesome shape. We love it. All right. All right, let's get some dates for you. You ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I have for you, Mr. Toller. You are going to do a consultation with Mr. Yancey on the 23rd of April at 1:30.
Okay.
And then I'm going to see you, Mr. Yancey. I would like to see him on May 10th at 8:45 a.m. Does that work?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we'll make it work.
Is something going on with that?
No, that's fine. That's fine. May 10th
okay.
is fine at 8:45, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. And if I need to see him before then, I certainly can, but I'll use that as our date so that I don't have 50 people on the 3rd, because we're going to lose a couple of dates.
Oh, yeah.
With our schedule.
Okay.
All right. Very good. You are all set, Mr. Toller. Thank you for your service. We'll see you next go round.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. You have a blessed day.
All right, you too. Thank you.
All right.
All right. The second promotee that I have is Brandon Ortiz. Good morning to you, sir. I have the following matters for you. I have case number SP 151-11271 and case number U6735253. Mr. Ortiz, please state your full name for me.
Good morning, Your Honor. My name is Brandon Lee Ortiz.
Good morning to you. How are you?
I'm doing good, Your Honor. That honestly just changed my entire mood. I was feeling a little discouraged, but to hear that I'm up for promotion, that definitely changed my whole day around.
Yes, come on. All right, see? It can get better just like that.
It can.
Right?
Exactly.
All right. Very good. Anything you need us to help you with whatever had your mood down before?
I was just worried about the second part of this case. I have court tomorrow, and I was hoping I was going to reach a resolution with the prosecutor, but I was unable to. So I was just a little disappointed with that, but we got to keep pushing forward. And so I guess I'll be on separate probation tomorrow, but just got to keep doing what I got to do.
All right. And what court is that?
I believe it's the same court. It's just a felony matter.
Okay. All right. Very good. And so, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, are you all aware of what's going on?
Not enough to give him advice at this time, Judge.
Okay. Would you all be willing to go to a breakout room and talk with him, find out who the prosecutor is and all that good stuff? I want to make sure that they know he is in our specialty court and that he's working his program. Not that I have any jurisdiction with respect to that felony matter, but Mr. Ortiz, we at least want them to be aware of what you've been doing since that incident happened. And so I want to make sure they're at least aware of it. And then Mr. Fikens, Mr. Reed, and Mr. Yancey, we're going to make sure that if he is placed on a probation with the circuit court, we're going to work with him so that you're not going to just be spending all 24 hours of the day doing 2 probations. You will still be able to do the things that you need to do in life, and we will coordinate and work together. So even if we can't do anything on the front end, I know we can work with them. We have in the past. because of the extensiveness of our probation, we've had them work with us. So can we do that, please?
Thank you, Your Honor.
For the team, can we do
Yes,
that?
Judge.
You're welcome.
Yes, yes.
Okay. All right. Very good. And so I do want you to go in that breakout room and just find out. I don't have anything in my notes about another case. That doesn't mean that I wasn't aware of it, but I want to make sure that, you know, we're helping where we can.
Yeah, Judge, I just looked it
Okay.
up. It's Judge Robbins. And the case actually happened the same time as our case, but they just got split. But it is Judge Robbins that he beat before.
Judge Robbins.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know if they know aware that he's in our drug treatment court program, because I think that'll have a lot of weight on whatever they're gonna do.
Absolutely. 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 Miss Matt.
Yes, Judge.
Can you do me a favor?
I sure will.
Would you reach out? Mute me for a second.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Mr. Fikes, you want me to send you the ROA or?
Yeah, maybe you can send it to Mr. Reed as well.
Okay.
Mr. Reed might be handling this.
But it happened. It's the cases happened the exact same day. They just got one felony, one misdemeanor. So how they separate them?
Mr. Ortiz, do you have an attorney for that matter?
I have a public defender that's been helping me.
Does he know? Does he know that you're here?
Hold up. Excuse me. We're streaming live. So
I'm
if you
sorry.
need to get kind of information, we can put you in a breakout room. Mr. Fikens, please.
Yes, thank you.
Is that
Sorry.
okay?
That is okay. But
All right. Thank you.
Mr. Fikens, I'll talk to him in the breakout room.
thank you, sir.
Would you like to go now, Mr. Reed?
No, the judge is still handling the case. Once she completes and he gets all his court dates, then I would ask to be placed in the breakout room, please.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Should I just keep fighting my family feud? Is there a way to set boundaries without causing a family feud? That's the question.
Drop down the school. We're going down to Gerald down in Juvie right now. Your daughter is doing fine. She's at least looking like she's doing well in school. But we just caught her smoking weed last week at grandma's.
Mr. Griffin, mute yourself.
And we are talking about
All right. Okay, Mr. Ortiz, let's give a moment to oh y'all didn't switch the camera. Let's give a moment to I want to just make sure we're doing everything we can do to help you. So and I know we will do everything we can do to help you. Is that the judge?
Thank you.
Okay, give me 1 second, please. Mute me again, please. Thank you. Good morning, Judge. How are you? Real quick, Miss Ma'am. Mr. Ortiz, tell me the name of your attorney in the other matter.
Her name is Miss Paulina Montez.
Miss Paulina Montez?
That's correct.
Okay, thank you, sir. You can leave.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, you heard that. Mr. Ortiz, how old are you?
I'm 29, Your Honor.
Thank you. You turn me off. All right. Thank you all for your patience on this morning. Good morning, Prosecutor Walker. You good?
Judge, I don't know, am I? Mr. Redding. Yeah, uh-huh. Okay.
Talk to his case manager and find out. He's sitting in my box.
That's.
I know, Mr. Redding. And that's almost like his permanent seat.
Oh.
All right. So listen, Mr. Ortiz, Mr. Yancey, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, looking at some things where Mr. Ortiz is concerned. And so we will follow up by tomorrow. Mr. Ortiz, have you already pleaded guilty to that case?
Not yet, Your Honor. That was going to be tomorrow.
Even better. All right, even better, even better. All right, very good. And so, yes, let's work it. That's what I'll say. Let's work it. Continue to do the things that you are doing. You have been working this program. You're doing a fantastic job. I don't want you to get discouraged. I understand that discouragement is a part of life, and sometimes it's a part of growth, but I don't want you to get discouraged and then do something you don't need to be doing, because things are turning around for you, young man, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
All right. Very good. And thank you for everybody else that's being patient while I go through this. Mr. Yancey, what else do you want to tell me about Mr. Ortiz?
Yeah, Mr. Ortiz is doing great. I have a lot of contact with him. He has the required consecutive days, sobriety, stable house, and stable employment. You know, he has had some ups and downs, but as far as his compliance with our program, it's been steady. So he's got the 60 days in phase 1. We want to get him to the next phase so he can start working on some other things. He's already really working on some phase 3 things now. So he's doing great. We want him to keep doing great. We want him to stay positive as possible. And we want to push him to phase 2, Your Honor.
All right, awesome. I need everybody in the courtroom to join me. 2 things. We are going to celebrate Mr. Ortiz for his promotion to phase 2 on today. We are going to 3 things. We're going to congratulate him or thank him for his service to this country and therefore his service to each one of us. And then number 3, we are going to celebrate him because things are turning around for him on today behind the scenes. And so I need you all to join me in celebrating Mr. Ortiz. Come on, let's celebrate him. Come on, Mr. Ortiz.
Thank you so much.
We are problem-solving court, and that's what we do. We work to solve problems, but we do require people to show up at the table, to be accountable, to show up and be honest, to show up and do the things that they can do while we work for them and work with them. And you have been doing those things, Mr. Ortiz. I am very, very proud of you. I want you to enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to give you your dates for your next hearing. You are going to have you'll have a consultation on April 23rd. That will be at 1:30. And then I will see you again on, our Tuesdays look horrible because we've got some stuff going on. All right. So I'll see you. I may have to change. I'm blocked for the 14th. That was blocked for Saginaw. Is that correct? I may have to change that. I may not be able to do Saginaw because of that judicial change makers that came up. Okay. So right now I'm going to schedule.
It just says MJI May 14th. Yeah, May 13th and 14th.
Yeah, I'm going to have to cancel that one. Give me that one back.
Well, it got a couple, it has more than that date on there. It has an April date above it. See it, Judge? And then it has,
no, that's
see, listen.
Okay.
So it says May 13th on there and May 14th.
Okay. All right. I'm going to schedule you to return on May 14th at 8:45 a.m. Okay.
May 14th. Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Very good. Mr. Yancey.
What was his promotion phase?
2. Mr. Yancey, I need you all or the attorneys to follow up with me today about what's going on with Mr. Ortiz or tomorrow. I'm sorry. His hearing is tomorrow. All right.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'll go into a breakout room with Mr. Ortiz if we're finished with him now, Judge. Can I be placed in the breakout room?
Yes, you may. All right. Thank you, Mr. Ortiz. Take good care of yourself.
I will, Your Honor. Thank you so much for your help. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Hang in there. All right. I am going to go now to James Marshall. Thank you so much for your patience, Mr. Marshall. I have for you case number 130-623-3301. Mr. Marshall, unmute and state your full name for me, please.
Good morning, Judge Holmes. My name is James Patrick Marshall.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Marshall. How are you this morning?
I am good, Your Honor.
That's good. I'm glad to hear it. Very good. All right, Mr. Marshall, you are in phase 5, is that correct?
That is correct.
Sounds good to you? All right, tell me how are things going for you in phase 5?
Everything is going good, Your Honor. I have no substance issues. Recently I have increased my workout. The VA has a free fitness center, so I joined up. I haven't tried to do too much, just some light weights. I have a physical this week. I'll take the physical and see where I'm at physically, and then I'll work on increasing that load. That's probably the biggest thing. So.
Look at you. All right, you taking care of business as well. Taking care of yourself is taking care of business.
Yes.
And I love
Yes.
it. All right, very good, very good. And so are you having any issues, any difficulties with working the program at all?
There's no real difficulties. I mean, it's always a challenge to try to get around, but other than that, the program itself is good.
It's good. All right. And so you are in phase 5. That means that you're in our maintenance phase. Tell me, what are you doing for your social activities?
I really don't do a whole lot. Just listen to music and I read, and I'll be around a few friends every now and then, but not a whole lot.
All right. And how's that going
And
with
actually,
you being when you're, go ahead.
Actually, I was just thinking that I need to update my wardrobe because I most of my clothes are work clothes, and I'm like, wow, I gotta go shopping. And I mean, you know, you dress good, you feel good, and feel better about socializing. So that's where I'm at with that.
I love it. I need you to go shopping. Come on, get you to upgrade your wardrobe. I love it. Come on, go listen. If you don't like to spend a lot of money on clothes, go to Macy's backstage. You can find some nice things for men because you know men don't like to shop. And so y'all have a lot of nice stuff. I see you, Mr. Kusheri. That y'all have a lot of nice stuff at Macy's backstage, and you don't have to spend a whole lot of money at all. Okay.
I love Macy's, and that's where I was going to start when I started shopping. So
there you go. But ask them for a backstage. That's the stuff that's marked down that they couldn't move out. So go ahead and do it and treat yourself to some nice threads so you can get out. You don't know what'll happen.
I know. And I appreciate the information on the backstage because I never heard of it. So, okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Mr. Yancey, team members, anything asked to Mr. Marshall? He's in phase 5. It's reported that he's in compliance, that he's doing well. Anything else?
Your Honor, he's still in compliance. He's doing super great. At this time, we're hoping that he will be one of our June graduates, Your Honor. So he's doing just that well. So nothing much else to report. We're glad he's, at least thinking about pro-social activities. So that's great. So all is well with Mr. Marshall, Your Honor.
All right. Awesome.
Judge,
awesome. Go ahead.
I'd just like to add for Mr. Marshall, sir, you have such a great approach to this program and a great approach to life. We just wish you the best. We're so proud of you.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
And I'm back, Mr. Marshall. Good to see you. Keep up the good work. Mackenzie High alum, we have something in common. It's always good to see you, sir. You have a good day and be safe.
Thank you, and you do the same.
Thank you.
Well, Mr. Marshall, I'm not your mentor, but I just wanted to say that please take advantage of that fitness center. That is probably one of the greatest amenities that the VA has put in that building. When I talk about fantabulous, if a veteran doesn't take advantage of that free fitness center, something is definitely wrong. So I commend you for understanding that you are taking advantage of something that is a tremendous and definitely a health initiative. So kudos for you for doing that.
I feel the same way about that place. It looks good. I'm getting used to the equipment, and I'm definitely going to be in there. Thank you.
All right. Awesome. Awesome. If nothing else, I'm going to give Mr. Marshall his dates. Mr. Marshall, you will have a consultation on May 7th, and that will be at 1:30. And then I will see you on May 14th at 8:45 a.m. Okay?
I got it. 7 and 14. I got it.
All right, there you go. You're in great shape, Mr. Marshall. Before you leave, I need everyone to join me in thanking Mr. Marshall for his service in the U.S. Navy. Thank you so much, Mr. Marshall. We appreciate you. We appreciate you, sir. All right.
No problem.
Take care.
Thank you.
You are free to leave.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
I have up next on our veterans docket, Bryant Walters. Come on, Mr. Walters. I have for Mr. Walters, case number 220-608-6701. Mr. Walters, state your full name for me.
Bryant T. Walters.
Good morning, Mr. Walters. How are you this morning?
Good morning, ma'am. Fine.
You doing fine?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You always come in for your hearings, and I'm always glad to see you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. All right. Things are going well with you?
Yes, ma'am.
That's good. Very good. And so you did choose something from our incentive counter the last time you were here?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Very good. Were you happy with your incentive?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. We're glad. We just want you to know we see you and appreciate your effort and that you are doing the things that you are supposed to do.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. When is the last time you went to the VA for any type of services?
I went to that class.
Which class?
On the 7th floor that you told me to go to twice a month.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I went last Wednesday, but I forgot that guy's name.
All right, but you went.
Yeah, I went. I'm going to say twice a month, right?
Yes, I did. Mr. Kucheri, is that what I said? Twice a month?
Yes, Judge.
All right. Yes, ma'am. I'm going this week or before this month is over with.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you learning anything?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me something you learned or something that you found that was useful to you.
Well, everybody have problems, you know, young, old, you know.
And in between.
Yeah, different problems with different things, just hearing things, you know.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody has problems, and what makes the difference is how you respond to them.
Yes, ma'am.
Right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And so you are changing up your response.
Yes, ma'am.
I love it. Have you been interacting with your family?
Yes.
How's that going?
It's going good.
Okay. Do they see something different in you?
Yes, they do.
How do you know?
How do I know?
Yeah. How do you know they see something different in you?
Because they quiet.
Well, what were they before?
Talking. I mean, you know, something to talk about, whatever. They don't know what I'm going through.
They don't.
No.
They just see a new and improved you.
Yes.
So now they're not talking about you.
Right.
They probably hated to see you come. What's that?
I ain't on the front page.
You're not on the front page no more.
You know.
So you were cutting up like that you would be on the front page. I don't think I've ever seen Mr. Bryant laugh this hard. Y'all should see him. What? You was front page?
No.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were. You look like you could be on the front page. Mm-hmm. And now they not talking.
It's quiet.
I love
Yes,
it.
ma'am.
So they scratching their head. They don't know
Yes,
what's going on with you.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. And I'm sure you enjoy showing up the way that you do now with family.
Yes, ma'am.
That's good. That's good, Mr. Bryant. That's good. All right. What else you have for me today?
I got a question for Mr. Kucheri.
Mr. Kucheri, you listening up?
Is it possible you can hook me up with the CWT at the VA or put in a word?
I love it.
Yes, so thank you, Your Honor. So good morning. Yes, so I saw that you had contacted Sheila Williams, your social worker on the medicine side.
I
You had
did.
requested that. I ended up
I
putting
did.
that in. I think that she just forgot to put that in after you spoke with her. So I actually remitted that consult yesterday. So someone should be reaching out from that program to contact you and get you scheduled, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You're so welcome.
we'll
Reach
stay
out if you
right.
need anything, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right.
All
care.
right,
Thank you, Judge.
awesome.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Mr. Kusheri. What else do you have for us today?
Nothing, just staying out the way, doing what I'm supposed to do.
All right,
Yes, ma'am.
very good. Do you need us to help you with anything? Any
No, ma'am.
concerns?
No, ma'am.
All right. Mr. Yancey, what do you have for Mr. Bryant Walters?
Oh yeah, Mr. Walters, he's doing great. He's in phase 3. A lot of times I see him weekly, face to face, no matter what. So he's really doing well. He's in full compliance with phase 3, working on some goals. Just taking advantage of all the VA services. He's doing what we asked of him as far as recovery services. So all is well with Mr. Walters. And anything that comes up, because we see each other so much, we can take care of it right away. Glad he just reached out to Mr. Kusheri. So Mr. Walters is in full compliance at his phase, Your Honor.
All right, awesome. Anything from any of the other team members adds to Mr. Walters?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Mr. Walters, thanks for coming into the building today. It's always good to see you and hear you. Keep up the good work, sir. We're proud of you. Be proud of yourself. Have a good day, Mr. Walters, and be safe. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
And if I could add, Judge, Mr. Walters, it is good to hear you. You're always doing a great job. We are very proud of you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
All right, I'm gonna give you your dates very quickly, and then we're gonna celebrate you for your service, all right?
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, here are your dates. You are in phase 3, so you're going to have a consultation on the 30th of April. And then I am going to see you on the 14th of May, and that is going to be at 8:45 a.m. All right? All right, very good. Let me make sure I put that down. I need everybody in the courtroom to join me in celebrating Bryant Walters for his service in the Army National Guard. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Walters. We appreciate you. All right, you are all set and free to go.
Have a nice day.
All right, you do the same. I have my last veteran case for the morning, Mr. Nix. And Mrs. Nix is in the courtroom. Good morning, Mrs. Nix. All right, you have on your family reunification shirt.
That was my first court date.
That was your first court
Yeah,
date?
you told me when I came to court, you said, make sure you come to the picnic. That's gonna be your first court date, so that was it.
Look at you. Hey, Mr. Nix, how are you this morning?
Doing just fine.
That's good. Mr. Nix, you have a whole different stride in your step. I hope you feel good.
I feel great.
You do.
Yes, ma'am.
This is really working well for you, isn't it?
Mhm.
It is.
Yes.
It is. What about for your family?
Oh, doing great, doing well.
They're doing well? Do
Yeah.
they see something different in you?
Oh, yeah,
How you know?
because
They-
I can't get rid of them.
You can't get rid of them? Miss Dix is cracking up back there. I just want you to know. You can't get rid of them.
Get rid of them.
They want to be around you now.
Yeah.
Before they didn't?
Not really.
Look,
I was kind of mean, man.
just a little mean. I can't imagine you being mean. Just a little bit. But now,
Not at all.
not at all.
No, big time, I just laugh more and keep moving.
Look at you. I hope that even long after you are finished with this program, you will continue to do those things that make your family want to be around you.
I intend to, but then, I gotta take my road test today too, for my driver's license.
Come on, did y'all hear that? Go take that road test. Yes, sir. You ready? Okay, you know how to parallel park? Now, listen, Mr. Nick, Mr. Nick, I'm not gonna tell you that when I moved here from Texas, I had to take the test over again, and I didn't pass it. And let me tell you something, they clowned me so bad. I'm like, I've been driving since I was in Louisiana. We could get our license at 14. I was 23 when I moved here. You talking about embarrassed. I was like, y'all gotta be kidding me. And then not only could I not pass the written part, I I couldn't parallel park, okay? And so I'm like, I felt like a teenager. Everybody trying to pitch in, teach me how to parallel park. They going over the book with me. I'm like, this is crazy. I'm like married with a kid. And y'all gonna tell me I can't get a driver's license today? They're like, no, you failed your test. That's why you're not getting a driver's license today. So make sure you're ready. That's why I ask people, can you parallel park? It does me in every time. You good? You ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I want you to get that license, and then I want you to call back and tell somebody that you got it. So today is it. All right. Very good. Very good. What else is going on with you?
Oh, not much. Same thing, you know, staying out the way, doing what I'm supposed to do. I still go to these meetings on Fridays down at the VA with Mr. Kevin Payton. You know, they changed up time because I went last week at 1 o'clock. And I got there before it was over, but then they let me know they're gonna be at 12 o'clock now on Friday, so.
Okay.
This Friday I'll be at 12 o'clock.
All right. Are you learning anything? Do you find those meetings to be helpful?
Basically, it's a reminder of things that I have done, you know, because I've been through the program before. So basically, it's like, you know, reminding me of things that I may have forgotten, you know.
Okay. All right. Very good. I didn't even put your case number on the record. I'm sorry, Mr. Nick. Z8040351. State your full name for me.
Clarence Preston Nix.
All right. Very good. What questions, concerns, or issues do you want to raise with the team this morning?
None, not really.
None? All right. Mr. Yancey, everything's good with Mr. Nix?
Yeah, everything's good with Mr. Nix. He's really really been progressing, and what you see is real in the courtroom. I'm not in there, but just talking to him and the times I've seen him, there's been a change. So everybody likes his change. He likes it. He's going to keep it up. He's in full compliance.
All right. Awesome. I'm going to give Mr. Nix dates for phase 3. And so, Mr. Nix, you are going to have a consultation. I'm going to push your consultation out to, that's the right day, April 30th. And that will be at 1:30. Your next hearing date will be on May 14th. And that's going to be at 8:45 a.m. Does that work for you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. And so before you leave the podium, I need everyone, you have a question for me?
Yes, I thought, am I supposed to come this week, the 27th?
The 27th? No, I don't have you for the 27th. The 27th is a Saturday.
Oh, okay, well, I'm sorry. I don't know where I got it from. It might be for something else.
Okay, we're not gonna be here.
I got so many things to do though.
Okay.
All right, the 30th.
All right, yeah, the 30th will be with Mr. Yancey, and then the 14th will be your hearing, okay? All right, come on, everybody, let's celebrate and thank Mr. Nix for his service in the Army. Thank you, Mr. Nix. We appreciate you. All right, enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your week, okay? All right, thank you. All right, that is it for the veterans docket. Mr. Kusheri, Mr. Scott, thank you all for serving on today. I appreciate both of you. We know our veterans are out there, so please send them to us so that we can help them and give them the service and benefits and amenities that they deserve, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
All right, you are free to leave.
Mr. Kusheri, you asked me for a phone number. I'm gonna send it to you.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Yancey. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
Agitated, and that's what happened yesterday. So you let me know when you're ready for them. I have to come.
Okay, can we bring Mr. Brooks on and have a case, attorney go with him because he's got some cases that need to be resolved. And so, Mr. Fikens, are you already on Mr. Brooks?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's have them bring him on. And then Ms. Martin, when the jail comes on, the jail and Mr. Fikens will go into a breakout room. We need to get him moving. If he sits too long, he becomes agitated, and that's what happened on yesterday. Correct. Okay?
Judge. Okay, can you give me co-host capabilities, please?
She had
I'm sorry.
No, she had it, but she had some technical difficulties.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
all right.
yes.
There you go. You have it. All right. I'm going to my 9:15 a.m. docket. Where is Mr. Rogan? I know that he's at work. Mr. Rogan? Are you at work this morning? We can't hear you. You just talking away. We can't hear you.
All right, can you hear me now?
I can. Are you at work?
Yes, I'm actually working. I do lawn service. I actually start my new job in the morning tomorrow, but I'll cut yards right now.
All right. So give me a second. Miss Allard was on super early this morning. I'm gonna do Miss Allard, and then I'll circle back. Okay.
Okay, that's cool because I was filling out some paperwork for Miss Harris as well.
All right. Look, Miss Harris got you working. All right. Very good. All right. I'm gonna put you on mute. Let's go. Miss Allard, I'm ready for you. I'm going to send you a prompt to unmute. And I have the following matter for you. I have case number 190-445-0801. Miss Allard, unmute and state your full name for me.
Julie Ann Allard.
Good morning, Miss Allard. How are you this morning?
Good, great.
Good. Did you know that you were recommended for a promotion today?
Oh, that's great.
So you're gonna ask? Yes, I'm excited that you are being promoted today to phase 3. Are you ready to go to phase 3?
Yes.
All right. Very good. Very good. And so Mr. Griffin is going to tell us why he has recommended you for phase 3. Officer, can you turn on this fan?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Before I pass out. I think it's good. Go ahead, Mr. Griffin.
Okay, Judge. Ms. Allard has been with us since November 9, 2023. She's been testing. All tests have been negative. She's been active in treatment, aftercare services. She also has attend AANA meetings. She also has a sponsor. She's just been working on her health. She's been doing everything she's supposed to do in the program, catching buses to get around, no excuses. She completed her community service. So she's doing everything she's supposed to do, Judge. She's been a pleasure to work with. Haven't had any issues or anything with Miss Allard at this time. So I'd like to get her to start working on the things in phase 3. So my recommendation, Judge, this morning would be to promote Miss Julie Allard to phase 3 of our 5-phase program.
All right, awesome. Thank you, Mr. Griffin. Miss Allard, have you been having any issues or concerns with respect to working the program?
No.
None?
None.
All right, well, we are excited. You have done a fantastic job in working phase 2. And so we are excited about you going on to phase 3. I need everybody in the courtroom to join me in celebrating Julie Allard on her promotion to phase 3. Congratulations, Miss Allard. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
All right. Do you have any questions, concerns, or issues for the team on this morning?
No.
None?
None.
All right. Mr. Griffin, I'm ready to give her next dates. Those next dates in phase 3 will be as follows. I am going to have her do a consultation on April 30th. That will be at 1:30. And then I'm going to see her on May 10th. And I am going to put you back on for 9:45 a.m. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Very good. You're doing a great job, Miss Allard. Very proud of you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right. Congratulations. Take care.
Yep, you too. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye. I'm going to go next to, I have another, well, hold on. I'm sorry. I need to go to Mr. Gerald Paul. I have case number Z808-5081. Mr. Paul, good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
All right, how are you this morning?
I'm feeling great, thank you.
You feeling great? Very good. Do you have to work today?
Yes, I do.
Turn it off, turn.
Okay, there's somebody can, okay, thank you. All right, very good. And so, listen, how are things going with you with working your program?
It's going great. I have no issues. I really do believe that this program, at first I had doubts in myself, really, not in the program, but I finally came to realize that it's all about what you have to do.
Yes, yes, it's all about what you have to do and making that commitment for yourself, right?
That's right. It's all up to you.
Yes,
And
it is.
You know, the thing that I want to say is that, you know, you can't control anything in this world. Only thing that you can totally control is yourself.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. You got it. You got it. So that means you're making some good decisions, aren't you?
Yes, totally.
I love it. I love it. How are your parents doing?
They doing great. They happy to see that I'm moving and doing things that I have to do. They really love that.
I'm glad. I'm glad. And I'm sure you're taking very good care of them.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Very good. All right, Mr. Paul, are you having any issues or any concerns or questions about anything dealing with the program or otherwise?
No, my only thing is I have to get down there and make payments. That's my biggest issue. I got to start doing that, and that's one of my goals for me to do, is making a difference and making that stride to get down there to make the payments.
All right. I need you to really strive to do that, okay?
Yes.
Can I count on you to do that?
Oh, yes. Yes, you can.
All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Let's get it done.
Yes.
All right. Miss Cleveland, you reported that Mr. Paul is in compliance. He's in phase 4. Is there anything additional?
No, Your Honor, he's doing very well. He's remaining on track. He's committed himself to the program. He speaks very, I'm going to say very enthusiastically about his job and about the good things that are happening to him. So I have nothing but, you know, good things to say about him today. Keep up the good work, the great work.
Thank you.
All right, very good. I am going to give the following dates for Mr. Paul. Mr. Paul, you are going to have a consultation on April 30th at 1:30. And then I'm going to see you on May 10th. And I will see you at 9:15, okay?
Okay.
Does that work for you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good to see you this morning. I want you to continue on this great track that you're on, okay?
All right, thank you so much.
All right, you're very welcome. Take care.
Take care.
All right, I am going to go now to Mr. Darari Rogan. I have case number SP 11667-681, case number SX 414-85131, and Z8083121. Mr. Rogan, unmute and state your name for the record.
Darari Rogan, good morning.
Good morning. How are you this morning, Mr. Rogan?
I'm doing great. How are you this morning, Judge?
I'm doing great too. What you doing great about? Tell me.
Because well, one, I woke up this morning, blessed,
Yes,
breathing,
sir.
healthy. Was getting back in motion. I was at a sad moment because I had lost my job for a moment, and but just got back moving with the landscaping and real estate, and I just ran into a new job, and I'm waiting on another big job to come up. I'm just keeping my fingers crossed on that one. I don't want to say too much until it happens, but until then, I'm just been moving, just staying busy.
And taking care of business. I love it. How are those babies?
They doing pretty good, pretty good. Driving me crazy, but they doing pretty good.
That's their job. They're doing it well. All right. Very good. Very good. All right, Mr. Rogan, listen, it has been reported that you are doing all of the things that you are supposed to do. And Ms. Harris has recommended that you be promoted to phase 5. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Final stretch.
Yes. Miss Mac over here cheering for you too, because you know we done spent so much time in your face. But you got it. You got it. You got it, Mr. Rogan. You got it.
Yes.
Yes. All right, Miss Harris, go ahead and make the record as to why you have recommended Mr. Rogan for promotion to phase 5.
Your Honor, I am also going to put my appearance on the record because I didn't do that earlier when I reported out for Mr. Morgan. So Angel Harris, case manager for specialty court.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It was on me. And so I am recommending Dakari Rogan for promotion to phase 5 of our program today. Mr. Rogan has been with us in the program since March 3rd of 2023. During that time, we've had a number of ups and downs, but Mr. Rogan has been determined to complete this program and to show us that he is committed to being successful in the program and to continuing to work on himself and his recovery. He has been working on, he's attended his treatment. He is been testing. He is done pretty much everything he needs to do except for he's finishing up his community service and he's attending the ARMS program in a couple of weeks. So he is really just kind of working on getting those things done. At the same time, he's been working consistently at securing employment, always motivated to improve his situation, looking for something more secure, something more long-term, to set himself up for a more long-term success. He is actively engaged in pro-social activities in the community, just events he attends, things he also goes to like shows, art shows, like fashion shows, his brother's involved in, just things like that, staying involved, staying connected, and he's just shown a lot of hard work and commitment, and we're ready to get this last stretch out of the way, get everything else done that needs to be done, so he will be set up for long-term like sobriety and success once he leaves us.
All right, awesome. I need Mr. Fikens.
Yes, Judge, I just wanted to come back. Been speaking with Mr. Brooks, and I don't know how.
Oh, wait a minute. I want to finish up with Rogan. Are you?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Is this on Rogan?
No, it's
okay. All right.
apologize.
I'll come back to you after I finish up with Rogan. All right. Very good. All right, Mr. Rogan, everybody on the team and in the courtroom, please join me in celebrating Dakari Rogan on his promotion to phase 5. Awesome. Final phase, sir. Final phase. All right. All right. Mr. Rogan, this is not the phase where you get complacent or you look for shortcuts or easy ways out. This is a maintenance phase where you show yourself first and then us that you are ready to do this on your own with little to no court intervention, because that will be your next phase in life. And so I'm excited for you. Continue to do the things that you have been doing, and it's going to pay off for you. And so with that, I'm going to give you your next date. You will have a consultation on May 7th with Ms. Harris. That will be at 1:30. And then I am going to see you on, I'll have to see you on May 10th. And that is going to be, I'll put you on for 8:45 a.m. Okay?
Alrighty. Sounds good.
All right. Very good. I'm proud of you, Mr. Rogan.
Thank you so much. I appreciate all the help as well.
All right, yes, sir. You've been doing the heavy lifting. So, Mr. Reed, did you have anything asked to Mr. Rogan?
Yes, Judge. I wanted to say congratulations on promotion. Keep up the good work. You've come a long way. We know it's not easy, but you're doing a great job. You have a great attitude. Have a good day, Mr. Rogan, and be safe, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You do the same as well.
Thank you.
All right, awesome. You are all set, sir. You're free to leave. Have a good one.
Right. Thank you. You do the same. I appreciate you.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye. All right. Let's go to
Judge.
We have the jail. Are we ready on the jail?
Yes, Your Honor. I kept him in the breakout room. Mr. I guess he's on. I'll wait for the court to call the case.
All right. For Mr. Brooks.
I'm not interested.
It's Mr. Brooks.
Either.
Mr. Brooks, can you please get it in camera?
I'm not interested in the CAM program.
Mr. Brooks, can you please get in the camera?
I am not interested in the CAM. I'm not interested in your specialty program. I'm not interested in your CAM program.
Mr. Brooks, I'm asking you to please get in the camera.
I got 2 grants approved for school. I'm not interested in your program. I need to go get my school scheduled.
Let me just go ahead and mute him, and until he complies at the Wayne County Jail, there's nothing I can do with him. All right. Let's unmute him. Mr. Fikens, were you all able to work out something as to his outstanding cases?
Well, Judge, he does not wish to participate in this program.
No, I'm asking about his pretrial cases.
I understand, and I was able to obtain an offer from the city. I was not able to communicate that to Mr. Brooks. He was not interested in hearing about any offers at this time.
All right. And so this is what I'm going to do, Mr. Fikens. He's asking for a trial date. Is that correct?
That's the only thing I can ask for at this point in time, Judge, is a trial date.
Can you give me his case numbers, please? Yes. All right, very good. And then I'm also, Mr. Fikens, going to order a psychiatric evaluation. Do you believe that your client needs an evaluation?
He might benefit from that, Judge. I was unable to communicate with him in any meaningful respect.
Okay, so we need whether or not he's competent to stand trial. And then I think that's where we really need to start, Mr. Fikens, with the competency. All right, and so let's do that. I'm going to set the matter for trial, but I'm also going to order him for a competency evaluation. And I'm going to put the trial date out far enough so that hopefully we can get that competency completed. Sergeant Coho, if you can hear me, how much time should I utilize to get him in order to get him determined whether or not he's competent to stand trial?
At least 6 weeks out, Judge.
Okay, very good. Sergeant Coho, would it also be beneficial, because we don't know what is going to come back for competency? And I'll ask Sergeant Coho and defense counsel, should I also request a psychiatric evaluation at the same time?
Yes, so criminal responsibility and competency.
No objection.
Okay, but that's not Mr. Fikens?
We have no objection to that, Your Honor.
All right, very good. And so Ms. Mack, we need to get that order so that it can be sent out. And then Sergeant Coho, he will be examined by the forensic center. Is that correct?
Correct. So the order of competency and criminal responsibility will get him into the forensic center to order to have him evaluated. And then we'll have jail mental health as well, check him out.
All right, very good. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign those orders. Ms. Mack will get them. We'll make sure they get to the jail on today. And then I will set, you said at least 6 weeks. I am going to set this matter out for a trial. I'm gonna start with 4 weeks, Sergeant Coho, just to see if we get something, okay? All right, I'll set the matters for, actually, no, I'll have to do the 6 weeks because I'm not gonna dismiss if the people don't show up. So this is what I'll do. Let's see. I'm gonna set it for another, no, it's gonna work out because of our schedules. I will set this for a trial, for a bench trial on May 31st. And then that time will be 10:45 a.m.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. And so his bond will remain as it is, and we'll get him. And if we can get something back before that date of court, of course, Sergeant Coho, no, excuse me, Miss Sergeant Coho, if we can get something before the 31st of May, then we will certainly put him on before that time. Okay, and figure out where we go from here. Miss Matt, can you tell me, excuse me, Miss Matt, can you tell me the bond amount, please? First, you didn't want to talk to me. So I don't talk to people who don't want to talk to me. But we'll get your bond. I just need her to look in the system. Oh, he has several, you have several cases. I know that I have set the bond at least at $1,000 cash or surety for the matters that were referred directly from the police department. So those bonds will stay intact, okay? All right. Thank you so much, Sergeant Coho. I appreciate your help. And thank you, Mr. Brooks. I'll see you soon.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Bye-bye. All right. Thank you, Mr. Fikens, for at least making a try. All right.
Thank you, Judge.
Let's go. No problem. Let's go to Mr. Boskett. Make sure all of his cases are packaged. Ms. Matt, thank you.
I'm gonna look and see if he has any other, if he has 2 or 6 on the docket right now. So I'll look and see if he has anything else.
All right, very good. I have for Michael Boskett, Z8086241. Mr. Boskett, state your full name for me, please.
Michael Sebastian Boskett.
Good morning to you. How are you this morning?
I'm fine, Your Honor. Thank you.
That's good. Very good. Very good. Are things going well with you, Mr. Boskett?
How can I say fanciful? I have to say
I'm
fanciful.
sorry?
Fanciful. It's unreal. It's unreal.
Okay. All right. Anything you can share? I mean, and is that in a good way or not so good way?
A really good way. Remember I told you about my nephew? Okay.
Yes.
He's still where he is. Okay. I can only do what I can do. And that's that. A couple of weeks ago, have you heard of DACNA?
No.
DACNA, Detroit Area Conference of Narcotics Anonymous.
No, I have not.
Oh, we had a big thing. NA has a conference every year, and they had it at the Renaissance Center. And I was invited through Sobriety House. And there is a large community of us, successful.
Yes, sir.
Successful. And met some people there. One of them was a supervisor at my plant. So we have an NA situation for 20 minutes.
Okay.
When we're at work, because there's so many of us. I didn't know. I'm AOD, alcohol is another drug. Okay.
Okay.
So AOD, I didn't know we have the same steps and priorities as Narcotics Anonymous. So our meeting, so I'm learning a whole lot more about my situation and the community situation.
Yes. Look at you. And even now with the information that you're sharing, you're helping so many others. And so, Mr. Griffin, let's make sure that we get that information and share it. I'm not familiar with that organization, but that doesn't mean that I shouldn't become familiar with it.
Oh no, it's just Narcotics Anonymous, but it's Detroit area.
Right, but you were saying something, right?
DACNA, Detroit area, conference of Narcotics Anonymous. That was just that group. That was the conference. They call it DACNA, but it's where everybody in NA came together at the Renaissance for the weekend.
Yes.
Hundreds.
We had someone else that went there. Yeah.
Yep. I believe I had one of my ladies or something. Somebody went there. I can't.
Somebody went. Yes. All right. Awesome. Awesome. So you are working it, and you realize that there's a whole community out there, and so you can move in a different way with a network of people that want the same things that you want, right?
Yeah. And where I want to be, I'm looking at, I was telling Mr. Griffin, after the conference, okay, pastors, councilmen, okay, business owners. So it's just so diverse. I'm looking at millionaires who had overcome years and years of addiction. Okay, and became millionaires.
Yes, awesome, awesome. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Listen, addiction has no respect of persons, background, nationality, race, gender, it just economic standing, just none. It impacts in every category of life. And so I'm glad that you got exposed to something that it sounds like now you're really going to stay connected and share that information with other people so that when they have their next conference, because I believe they have it every year, if I'm not mistaken. They have the big one at the Renaissance Center every year. And so I'm proud of you for taking that leap, going, being a part of, it was Miss Colton, and having a good time. Yes. All right. And are you having any issues, concerns, or questions with respect to your journey so far?
No. I mean, it's like, how can I say it? It's like being touched from all sides and good vibes. And, I'm surrounded by people who I would have been ashamed to talk to last year, the year before last. Okay. Who were where I was. And I'm not trying to say I've grown stupendously over the time I've been in the program. All right. Because I see I have a lot more to go. Okay.
It's okay.
Can I read something real fast? Just real quick.
Real fast. Come on.
Okay. A second.
Don't y'all be looking like that. The ones that's waiting in the courtroom. You might hear something that helps you. Go ahead, Mr. Bob.
I forgot about them. Listen to this, people. A second admission must be made before the foundation is complete. If we stop here, we will know only half the truth. We are great for manipulating the truth. We might say on one hand, yes, I'm powerless over my addiction. Let's see. And on the other hand, when I get my life together, I can handle drugs and alcohol. Such thoughts and actions led us back to active addiction. If it never occurred for us to ask, if we can't control our addiction, how can we control our lives?
There you go. There you go. Very good. Very insightful. Look, Mr. Thomas is like, yeah, I heard that. All right, Mr. Thomas. Very good. Very good. All right, Mr. Griffin, Mr. Boset is in compliance. I have him in phase 4. Is there anything additional to report out as to Mr. Boset?
No, I'd just like to piggyback on what you said, Judge. Addiction has many faces. You'll be surprised, the people that come through courtrooms and different things like that. They may not show it or whatever, but you'll really be, surprised. So don't be blown away because people live lives and it happens. And no matter, like she said, background, economic background, none of that, it makes no difference. It's an addiction and, you know, it catches everyone. But I'm glad you're learning a lot. You know, I could just see the wisdom in you and continue to spread it because that's the way you get the word out. So other than that, Judge, he's doing well.
All right, awesome. Let's go with dates for Mr. Boset. People have a consultation. What is this? You can just leave stuff. Oh, okay. I have a consultation, and that consultation is going to be, I'm messing with you, is going to be on the 30th of April. And then I will see Mr. Boset on, I'm gonna switch him to, well, no, I'll see him on the 14th. I'll see him on the 14th, and that's going to be at 9:15 a.m. Okay? Did you get that, Mr. Boset?
I got it. So my consultation is with Mr. Griffin?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Because we usually say face to face.
I know, but because people were thinking that we were talking about coming in, I don't, yeah. Okay, so we do consultation.
Okay.
Yeah, some of y'all that's been with me a little longer knows what that means, but not everybody. Okay? All right. You are all set. Take care, sir. Have a good day. Good rest of the week.
You as well.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye. I am going now to Marcus Harris. I have for Mr. Harris, and I'm now on my 9:35 a.m. docket. I have for Marcus Harris 220-443-2801. Mr. Harris, state your full name for me.
Marcus Antonio Harris.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Harris. How are you today?
I'm blessed in you, Your Honor.
I am too, sir. I am too. Don't take it for granted. Don't take it for granted. How are you doing with working this program?
I'm doing good. No problems.
Okay. Tell me what you're doing good.
Well, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do as far as what y'all tell me I have to do and getting into my programs and my dropping and stuff. So it's going pretty good.
Okay. All right. Very good. I know you're still kind of new to the program. What do you think about it so far?
So far it's good. So far it's good. It's I appreciate the help that that y'all have at hand, Mr. Griffin, and it's good. I like it.
All right, very good. You're not having issues with testing?
No, ma'am.
All right, and have you been connected to your provider for services?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, what do you think about that provider so far?
Well, I go tomorrow at 12 o'clock will be my initial.
All right, and who are you going to see, or what agency?
I'm going to DRP.
All right, very good. Can I count on you at DRP to be open and honest and do some real work since you have to be there anyway?
Yes, ma'am.
Might as well make the best of it, right?
Right.
All right, can I also count on you to show up for your appointments?
Oh, yes, ma'am. No problem.
All right, I need you to do that, okay?
Yes.
All right, very good. Mr. Griffin, well, let me ask Mr. Harris first. Do you have any issues, concerns, or questions that you need to raise with the team this morning?
No, the team has actually been great. Like I said, the availability that they give you is awesome. Mr. Griffin and Miss Price, they're very awesome. I appreciate them a lot.
All right, awesome. Mr. Griffin, what do you have?
He's doing well, Your Honor. Miss Price, he connected with Miss Price yesterday, so we was finally able to get him a treatment appointment. That was the main thing that we was having problems with. So we finally got that connection. So he'll get that started tomorrow. Miss Price will follow up with that. Other than that, He's doing pretty good. He's been with us a little over 39 days in phase one, so he's fairly new, but he's on the right track at this time, Judge.
All right. Anything else from any of the other team members as to Mr. Harris?
Yes, Judge. Thank you. A good report, Mr. Harris. I know you're new to the program. Don't get overwhelmed. Ask a lot of questions, but keep up the good work, sir. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you. You too, sir.
And if I could add, Your Honor, Mr. Harris, you're hitting the ground running. You're doing the right things. Keep up the great work, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, and I will.
All right. Awesome. Awesome. I am ready to give next dates, Mr. Griffin. I am going to have Mr. Harris do a consultation. That would be on the 23rd of April. And then I will see him on the 30th of April. And that is going to be at 9:35 a.m. Does that work, Mr. Harris?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. Then you are all set, sir. Thank you for your patience this morning. Enjoy the rest of your week. We are here if you need us, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Y'all have a blessed evening.
All right, you too. Thank you. All right, I am ready to go to Mr. Alonzo Thomas, case number 23325-5P. Mr. Thomas, unmute and state your full name for me, please.
My name is Alonzo.
Uh-oh, you have a bad connection. We can't understand what you're saying.
Hold on, Your Honor.
Uh-oh. Who has Mr. Thomas?
That's my case, Your Honor.
My name is Alonzo William Thomas.
There we go. All right, that's much better. All right. Good morning, Mr. Alonzo Thomas. How are you this morning?
Good morning, Judge. I'm wonderful this morning. How about yourself?
I'm doing very well, doing very well. All right, you are new to the program as well. Tell me what your thoughts are so far.
So far, so good. Great program. Hey, I'm just new. I'm just jumping in the water right now, but y'all got a strong support system.
Yes, sir. And are you using that strong support system?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
All right. I love it. I love it. What has been the most difficult part so far of working the program?
It's nothing difficult right now, Your Honor. Everything is good.
Good. Very good. And you understand that this is not like a regular probation or even a regular court, right?
No, ma'am. Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at
all. All right. Awesome. Awesome. All right, Mr. Thomas. And so you've been showing up for your testing?
Yes, ma'am. I done tested probably like 4 or 5 times already.
Okay. Very good. And then have you been connected to your provider?
April 19th is my first day. I go to Detroit Recovery Park project at 10:30. 10 o'clock.
All right.
So, yes, ma'am.
Very good. Can I count on you to go there and be open and honest and really do the work that you need to do?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm very familiar with that program. That's a good program.
Okay. Wonderful. Yes, it is. A good program. So
yes.
Take advantage of it. You're here anyways. You might as well make the best of it, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
There you go. Awesome. What questions or concerns or issues do you need to raise with the team on this morning?
I mean, nothing. I always keep in touch with Mr. Griffin. I let him know every move I make. So other than that, everything is wonderful, Your Honor.
All right. Awesome. Mr. Griffin, what do you want to tell me about Mr. Thomas?
Judge, Mr. Thomas is off to a good start. Like he said, everything that he do, phone calls, whatever, he always call me, let me know what's going on. So he's on top of everything. He has his initial appointment on Friday, so Ms. Price will follow up with treatment. But other than that, he's been testing. Testing is good, so just trying to get him stabilized in phase 1. But he seems to be motivated to do the program. So that's one thing I like. It's been no issues or anything, no grunts. He's just like motivated to do it because it's something that he needed to do. So just off to a good start. So let's just keep that momentum going.
Yes, yes. Let's definitely keep that momentum going. All right. Anything from any of the other team members as to Mr. Thomas?
Yes, Judge. Thank you. Good attitude, Mr. Thomas. You're off to a good start. I heard you say you let Mr. Griffin know every move you make. That's a good thing to do. Let him know every move you make. Keep up the good work. Stay in touch with Mr. Griffin. We know it's not easy, but you're doing a great job so far, sir. Thank you. Have a good day and be safe, Mr. Thomas. Be safe.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And if I could add, Judge, Mr. Thomas, I saw that you were paying attention during this court hearing. You're off to a great start. I think you got it. Keep up the great work, sir. We're proud of you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You too.
Okay, very good. I'm ready to give you dates. Are you ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's do it. I have for you, let's see, you would have a consultation on the 23rd at 1:30 with Mr. Griffin. And then I will see, that's of April, and then I will see you on April 30th. And I am going to put you on for 9:00 a.m. Does that work for you?
Yes, I do, Your Honor. Perfect.
All right, then you are in great shape. It's good to see you today. Hang in there. Okay.
Yes, thank you so much.
It's only going to get better, all right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Take care. Thank you for your patience.
Okay, thank you.
All right, bye-bye. All right, I am ready on Mr. G. I have, and he's physically in the courtroom. I have case number 23044170101. Mr. G, how are you this morning? That's good. Now, what your shirt say?
It say L, sir. Some dudes in LA who make the shirt.
Okay, all right. What does it stand for?
They say it's about seeing the light in the day, something like that. So it's supposed to be something positive, even though it seems like it's some demonic stuff.
We'll take the positive. Yeah, we see the glass half full. How about that? All right. Mr. AG, state your name for the record.
AG Jr.
All right. How are you doing? You know, we've been bumping and bruising a little bit. You on track?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm doing wonderful.
Okay. All right. Tell me what's going fine for you. I want to know.
I'm just staying out of trouble, basically. My son started ABA therapy, and I've just been mainly focused on that right now.
Okay. How old is your son is what? 2?
He's 3 years old.
He's 3. Yeah. Okay. And how is that going so far?
It's taking a minute to get approved, but being in the program now is going fine. I've been seeing a lot of improvement within the last 3 weeks, so I'm loving it.
Good, good. So you've got improvement going on with your son, and you've got some personal improvement going on.
Yes,
all right. That has to be really good paths to be on.
Right now.
I'm sorry, you said it's a
blessing right now.
Yes, it is. Very good. All right. So how difficult has it been for you to work this program?
At first, I was, just getting used to it, but right now it's pretty smooth. I don't have any problems with it. I'm looking forward to just getting better and getting through the program. So I don't have any complaints right now.
All right. And you know that your son is going to be watching you all the days of his life, right?
Yes,
all right. And so the things that he sees you do, not say, but do, are the things that he is likely to do as well. You know that, right?
Yes,
all right. So you want to be making some good choices, some good moves, so that your son, as he grows up, he will be making good choices about what he puts into his body, people that he keeps company with, the places that he goes, and the kind of behavior that he engages in, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So you have the opportunity. I love to see when people come into the program and they have really young kids, because it's almost like you have an opportunity now to give them that best version of you. Yeah, I love that. I love that. All right, what do you need us to help you with? What kind of issues or concerns are you having?
I'm not having any right now. I'm taking this everything one day at a time right now. Just being mindful of where I'm at and where I place myself. That's about it right now.
That's right. And the people you place yourself around and the things you pick up to eat and drink when you are with those people and what those people are doing in your presence, right? Because at the end of the day, who's going to be accountable for it?
Only me.
Only you. You got that right. All right. What questions you have for me today?
I don't have any questions at this moment.
And you so pleasant today. What's going on?
I mean, this really my demeanor. I'm always like this, especially with other people and women, but I was just.
Now wait, I need to know what category you trying to put me in, the older people or the women? Because that might determine whether or not you go home
Women,
today. Which one?
Women.
Oh, okay, thank you. Good answer. Good answer. Miss Cleveland, did you hear your client over here talking about he always pleasant with older people and women? I'm like, sir, wait. All right, Mr. AJ. Yes, you are such a nice person though. And I know we got off to a really rough start, but all of it was just to get you on track. A little bit of resistance, now you know I'm not gonna back down. When I see something in somebody, I'm gonna fight to get to it. So you're in a good place. I'm proud of you, sir.
I appreciate that.
I'm proud of you. All right, come on, Miss Cleveland. He almost took a walk to the back talking about he nice to old people. Come on, Miss Cleveland.
Thank
and
you,
I
Your
saw
Honor.
you do the Mr. Yancey over there. Miss Cleveland put the paper up over her face when you said that. She did. I saw you. Go ahead, Miss Cleveland. What do you have for Mr. AG?
Your Honor, he's doing very well. I want to commend him on his good progress. I would like to report today he did test and he is completely negative of all substances today. Completely negative. So yes, he's got to keep it going. Woo!
Yes. Yes. That means he's getting an incentive today off the incentive counter. Yes. Come on. I'm so proud of you. All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Miss Cleveland.
No, Your Honor, I just wanted him to know that and hear that.
I'm gonna interrupt you.
No, that's okay.
Hold on, because Mr. AG, you thought you couldn't do it.
I know it was gonna be kind of hard, but I know I can do anything I put my mind to.
So now I want you to apply that same grit, that same perseverance, that same energy to some other area of your life where you have convinced yourself that I can't do it, or it's too hard to do. I need you to apply that same thing to that thing in your life. Okay, that's enough. Go on, Miss Cleveland. Go on.
I have something to say too.
Oh, go ahead. Miss Max, she got something to say.
That's
too.
all right.
Go ahead.
Oh, now I can go. Okay, I just wanted to say, Mr. AG, he did have a rough start, but even in the roughness, he still was so pleasant to me.
Because you're not an old lady.
He really was. So what you're seeing today, Judge, I saw that. I saw that.
Okay.
So just to let you know.
Oh, look at that. See, somebody's always watching. Somebody's always watching. All right, Miss Cleveland, we really gonna let you speak for your client. Go ahead.
No, that's all right. Those are all well stated words to him. I wanted to say that out loud, that he's a completely 100% negative, because he and I had conversations recently, and he was striving very hard to make sure everything was aligned with the court's orders, and he's doing it, Your Honor. So very proud of him.
Yes, he is. And I'm very proud of him too. And Miss Cleveland, he is going to get an incentive today. You'll get to choose something from our incentive counter that you like, need, want. And that's just our way of saying we are so proud of you. And we want to encourage you to keep going. The best is yet to come. All right? All right. Anything else from any of our other team members? Ask Mr. Ajee.
Yes, Judge, thank you. Thank you for coming into the building, Mr. Ajee. And congratulations on the negative test. Keep them up. We know it's not easy. You're doing a great job. And thank you for looking out for old people. I don't have anything. I like old people. Thank you.
Mr. Reed is about to start some mess up in here.
And Judge,
All right.
as another old person, I'd like to say, congratulations, sir. You're doing a great job. You've turned things around. We're so proud of you. Keep up the great work.
We are. We are. All right. I'm ready to give you some dates if you don't have any questions. Let's do it. You are going to have a consultation on the 23rd of April. And then I am going to see you on April 30th. And Mr. G, what works better for you? 9 o'clock or 9:15?
I say 9:15 because I'll be working out in the morning, so 9:15 give me enough time.
Okay, if you need to do 9:35, you can as well. 9:35? Okay, let's do 9:35, okay? All right, you are in great shape. I'm so proud of you. Make sure you get your incentive, okay? Yes, sir.
I sure will. I sure will.
Yeah, that's what we old ladies do. We take care of our folks. You know I'm never gonna let you live that down. So just I'm gonna put it on your file as a matter of fact. Nice to old people and ladies. Never gonna let you live that down. All right, you're in good shape. You're in good shape. Proud of you, sir. All right, take care. Let's do it. I'm going to go now to Mr. Hudgins. He's the last one on the 9:35 a.m. docket. I have 220-600-1101. Mr. Hudgins, unmute and state your full name for me.
Donald Hudgins.
Good morning, Mr. Hudgins. How are you this morning?
I'm all right, and yourself? Well,
I'm doing well.
I want to state I was down there last week, so I managed to make $1,000 payment on my fine. So
Sir, I heard that you came down here and dropped the whole $1,000 at 36th District Court. And you know what I said, where he get that money from? But I'm gonna stay out your business because I heard your brother helped you out.
Oh yeah, I got a brother that's well off. You know, he
all right.
Properties and everything, but I had to talk with him because I wanted to go ahead and pay it off so I can be done with it. But I know it's a fight. But I want to state to you, I've been in the program for 14 months now, since February of last year. And I had talked with Miss Harris about it, that, I still drop twice a week and it's random. Like I got to go today to drop. And I was wondering when it down from twice a week to once a week.
All right. Miss Harris, I have him in phase 4. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor. He was recently promoted to phase 4.
Right. Mr. Hudgins, I generally do not drop the testing until I get to phase 5. Okay?
Okay.
And so, Miss Harris, how long has he been in phase 4?
Your Honor, he was just promoted to phase 4. I believe it was at his last hearing. I can give you an exact date here in just a second.
Last court hearing.
He was promoted to phase 4 as soon as my computer shows me his program history on March 26th. So he's been in phase 4 for 22 days.
All right. So March 26th. All right. I'm glad for, give me 1 second, please. Give me just 1 second. I'm multitasking and I'm not doing a good job. Oh. Will this work? No, it will not. Okay, I'm making a mess. 1 second. All right. So, Mr. Hudgins, this is where we are. I'm glad that you are advocating for yourself. I will take that under consideration. but I want to give you a little bit of time, sometime in phase 4, and then I can come back and review it. He has to do phase 4 for what, 60 days or 90? I forget.
It's 90 days, Your Honor. I will say, he spent a significant amount of time in phase 2 and phase 3.
Yeah.
You know, we were in those phases for quite some time. So he has been in the program for quite some time, but yes, he has been in phase 4 for just the 22 days, and he needs 90.
All right. Yeah. So I'll come back and revisit it. But generally it's phase 5, and that's what kind of happens when folks get stuck in those phases. So, but let's come back and we'll look at it. Let's give it another 45 days and let's just see.
But
I generally don't do it until phase 5. Okay.
But I also like to state that, you know, I did 3 months here in Elmhurst home, and I also been clean for the past 14 months. I haven't given.
You've never been dirty. You've never been dirty. You've been sober. And so that's why I said I'll review it again in 45 days. Okay.
Okay. All right. I was just.
All right.
I was just.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Okay.
But
other
than that, I've been doing okay. You know, as far as I got some medical issues I got to deal with because I might got to get surgery on my left arm. But I know after they do the MRI on Saturday. So I don't know.
Okay.
I just have to see how things go with that, you know, with this numbness that I keep having in my left arm and in my fingers. And, you know, they thought it was from the elbow down, but it's the whole arm. And so that's why they want to go ahead and do the MRI. So I get it done Saturday, and then I'll see what's going on. And then I got to go to dentist today because I got to get my crown and my front teeth. That's why I ain't been wearing my teeth. So I got a dentist appointment at 1:30 to get my crown. Then they got to fix my bottom. Then I want to put my teeth back in my mouth. But I wanted to get my mouth fixed first before I put them back. Look more presentable.
Sir, you better go ahead and get that mouth fixed. I love it. I love it.
I'm going
Come
today.
on.
I'm going today.
You are working it.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Very good. Keep us posted.
I
love teeth. Yes,
Well,
I do. I love teeth.
I see.
I just do. I love teeth. You see all mine?
I see you got a pretty smile.
All 32 of them. And I tell my kids when they bury me, they better bury me with all 32 showing. Because it costs me a lot of money to keep all 32. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. All the case managers know that's a sensitive area for me. They don't know why it's sensitive, but it's a sensitive area for me.
Well,
I believe when people look in the mirror, they should see a reflection of who they are and who they want to be. Yes.
A smile tells a lot about a person.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. All right. You are in great shape, Mr. Hudgins. Come on, Miss Harris. I saw you over there laughing about I love teeth. I do love teeth. Come on, what you want to tell me about Mr. Hudgins?
Mr. Hudgins is doing well, as I reported in staffing yesterday. Like I said, he continues to work on his health concerns. He made that significant payment. He's doing what he needs to do. I'm planning to continue to work with Mr. Hudgins on discussing any possible options for community service to assist with his remaining balance. Because where he is at and was doing his community service, they haven't had anything for him. So I want him to be open to trying somewhere else, because it is only to his benefit if he can do those hours and decrease the balance.
Well,
But
I still yet might just go ahead and pay it off and be done with it and move on from there.
And that is your choice, Mr. Hudgins. I just want you to know what all your options are so that you know. Either way, otherwise, he is doing good. He's in compliance. He's doing treatment. He's been testing. He's good. And we're just working on what's left in his program for him to be done so that he can successfully complete this. While also continuing to move forward on all of the other things he's been working on to get himself healthier and stable.
All right, awesome, awesome. Anything from any of the other team members as to Mr. Hudgins?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Congratulations, Mr. Hudgins. Good report. Thank you for making that payment. Keep up the good work, sir. And you're going to be in phase 5 before you know it. Thank you. So have a good day and be safe.
All right, you too now.
And where you're
All
at,
right.
Mr. Hudgins, shows, I'm sorry, Judge, shows to me that you're doing the program well, you're doing it the right way, you're in phase 4, you've made so many accomplishments. Keep up the great work.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Hudgins, this is what I have for you. I have April 30th will be your consultation at 1:30. And then I will see you on May 14th. And that will be at 9:15 a.m. on Zoom.
May 14th. Oh, and I speak
Yes,
with her
sir.
April 30th. Okay, thank you.
All right, good to see you, Mr. Hudgins.
Nice to see you too.
All right, bye-bye.
Okay, thank you.
All right. We are all back on schedule. Let's go to Mr. Murphy. If he would turn on his camera. He's my 1035.
All right.
There's Mr. Murphy. You're good.
Morning, Your Honor.
Gotta get your work done. Good morning, Mr. Murphy. How are you?
Fine, and you? Morning, Your Honor.
All right, give me 2 seconds to just set up a folder real quickly. Yes, yes. I'm gonna keep, no, I can wait. It's okay. Let me not commit to my work. Yeah, I just need some copies for my forms. Mhm. See if there's one that's a nice color. I think the bottom one is not. Right. I have for Mr. Murphy, case number Z8090071. Mr. Murphy, please state your full name for me.
Torian Dion Murphy.
All right, Mr. Murphy, how are you this morning?
Fine.
You doing fine?
Yes.
Okay, you are still very new to the program. Tell me, what are your thoughts so far?
I mean, the program's going good. Step by step, it's going good.
All right, very good. And Mr. Murphy, are you starting to realize that maybe you needed some help with what you're dealing with?
Yes.
Okay, very good. I know you've only been with us for a moment. Have you started seeing any changes in yourself or even the environment around you?
Yes.
Tell me something that you've seen or you've noticed that's changed.
I mean, well, what I seen change in me is that, for one, I save a lot of money, and
okay.
Yeah, and
okay.
Yeah, my body just feel different.
Is that a good different?
Yes.
I love it. And I hope you do too.
Yes, I do.
Very good. How do you feel, or do you think anything's different about the environment that you operate in or the people that you associate with?
I mean, well, I stay by myself, really. I mean, I just, right now, I'm just trying to stay by myself. Just stay away from people.
Okay. Why do you want to stay away from people?
I mean, I believe all my friends are still doing what they normally do.
Okay. All right, so you're realigning your circle of friends, right?
Yes.
All right, very good. Are you aligned or are you attending your services with your provider?
Yes.
And how is that going?
It's going great.
It's going great? All
Mhm.
right, are you being open and honest and transparent so you all can do the heavy lifting that may need to be done?
Yes.
All right, very good. They can't do it without you. You're going to be there, it's required. There's so many hours that are required. And so since you're there, you might as well make the best of it, right?
Yes.
Utilize it to your benefit. Can I get you to do that?
Yes.
All right, very good. Are you having any issues, any concerns, any questions that you need to raise with the team on this morning?
No, not at the moment.
No? All right, come on, Miss Harris.
Your Honor, Mr. Murphy, as I reported out yesterday in staffing is in compliance. He is, as he reported, involved in his treatment. He's been testing, turning in his consumption log. No concerns at this time. I just encourage him to continue to do what he needs to do to remain in compliance. And as Your Honor said, just be open to the changes, the positive changes. Be committed to his treatment, to his recovery, and to embrace the positive changes, because I am sure that his wife and all them children also appreciate those positive changes, and you got them kids to keep up with, especially that little one. So I'm assuming those positive the positive changes you feel like with your body and physically will help you keep up with that baby, because he's gonna keep you running for some years.
Yes.
Yes. All right, thank you, Ms. Harris. Anything from any of the other team members as to Mr. Murphy?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Good attitude, Mr. Murphy. You're relatively new to the program. Keep up the good work. We're proud of what you're doing. We know it's not easy, but you're doing a great job. You have a good day, Mr. Murphy, and be safe out there. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
And if I could add, Judge, Mr. Murphy, you're doing a good job right from the beginning. Keep up the great work, sir. And continue to be honest to yourself and others.
Thank you.
All right, very good. If nothing else, Mr. Murphy, I'm going to give you your dates. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, you are going to have a consultation on April 23rd at 1:30. And then I will see you on April 30th. And can you do 9 o'clock?
Yes.
All right, very good. I will have you on at 9 o'clock.
All right, thank you. You have a good day, Your Honor.
Nothing else. You have a good day as well. Good to see you.
Yeah.
All right. Does anyone know where Kenneth Turner is?
I've been trying to contact him, go straight to voicemail.
Okay, he's supposed to be on for 10:35. I'm gonna take care of a couple of loose ends and then let me know
Okay.
what's next. Okay. I'm gonna get some dates on the record. As soon as I set up Mr. Turner's file. And then I have Mr. Redding in the box. Not yet, not yet. Give me a second, give me a second. Who has Mr. Redding? That's you, Miss Cleveland?
Yes, Your Honor. I just saw Miss Walker zoomed on, and I'm gonna send you a message.
Okay. Did he test this morning?
Yes, he did, Your Honor. His results are good, Your Honor.
Okay, great. All right, let me place some dates on the record very quickly. I have the following. Wait, let me see. All right, I have the following matters for Kenneth Mitchell, Z8084461. Mr. Mitchell is scheduled for April 23rd at 9:15 a.m. I have for Damon Van Pelt, case number 1906124-601. I have him scheduled for April 23rd at 8:45 a.m. For Parrish Van Pelt, let's see, I have Parrish Van Pelt, case number 237596221. He's scheduled for April 30th at 8:35 a.m. For Jose Vieta, Z8084851. Mr. Vieta is scheduled for April 23rd at 9:15. And then for Andre Jones, case number 2130190, scheduled for April 23rd at 9:15 a.m. Did I miss anyone? All right, awesome. So I'm just looking for Mr. Turner. And then Miss Cleveland says she was sending me a message. It hasn't come through. This is a good time for me to recess, just real quickly. We have to.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be.
Don't even say it's. All right, Judge, you're on.
All right, Miss Cleveland, thank you for your patience. I'm ready on Mr. Redding. Do you have case numbers available?
I don't have any case numbers.
Miss Cleveland, do you have one?
Yes, I do, Your Honor. His case, let me know when you're ready, Your Honor.
I'm ready. Go ahead.
His case number is Z8089281 for Mr. John Wesley Redding III.
All right, Mr. Redding, state your name.
John Wesley Redding III.
All right, for the people.
Shannon Walker, P53794 on behalf of the people.
All right, Mr. Redding, first of all, I want to say to you that I appreciate your honesty. Thank you for not making us jump through hoops. Is that right, Ms. Cleveland?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, for not making us jump through hoops, not making us go this way, that way, every which way. So I appreciate that. I also understand, thank you for being honest about or being transparent about what's going on in your life. Here's where we are, Mr. Redding. I need you to reach out, and Miss Cleveland has already, I believe, started that connection, at least with Miss Price. You've got to talk about the trauma. Picking up substance does not make things better, does it? It makes it worse. Might make it feel like it's not hurting at the moment, but once it wears off and all the thrill is gone, the pain, and then now it's worse because you've added some pain to it, right? So this is the place I want to get you to. I want you to be open and honest with your counselor, with your therapist about what's going on. Feel what you are feeling. Don't hold back so that you all can work on how you respond to those feelings without being self-destructive.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I count on you to do that?
Yes, ma'am.
Listen, the recommendation today was to have him sit in the box a half day and then get him reassessed or get him realigned with some trauma therapy. And so does anyone object to that recommendation?
Not at all.
That's from the people.
No objections, Judge. We concur with the recommendation. We respect Mr. Redding's honesty, appreciate that he's come forward and asked for help, and we concur with the recommendation. Thank you, Judge.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Redding, what did you want to say?
I just wanted to apologize to you all for me to continuously come here under these circumstances.
It's okay.
I just don't want you to give up on me yet.
I'm not giving up on you, sir. I'm not giving up on you. That's not even an option. Listen, that's what we're here for. If everybody was perfect when they came through that door, first of all, they would be coming into an empty courtroom because none of us are perfect. We wouldn't even be here. But that's what we're here for. So, but that honesty puts us in a position to be able to help you. You've got to speak up and say, I'm struggling though. You've got to be honest and say, here are the things I'm struggling with. And I understand we don't want to do it in open court and all of that, but that's why we align you with our providers and with the case manager, coordinator, where you can do those things and the whole world doesn't have to know about it. Okay? But sir, I'm not giving up on you. I'm not. So you can scratch that one off your list. I see too much potential in you. I heard that you've got a permanent assignment placement through CEO with a job in Ypsilanti. And that's going to be a game changer for your household. Is that right? And you're going to be able to take care of your wife and your children, right? And you've got a new baby. Is that right? That's right. So come on. I'm not giving up on you. I see too much potential in you. I need you to not give up on yourself. All right? All right. If nothing else, Miss Mack, does he have future court dates? Miss Cleveland, does he already have future court dates?
He did, Your Honor. They might be coming up pretty quick though. You want me to check and see?
So this is what we'll do. I'll leave them, but Miss Cleveland, you'll be in contact with him because we will work with him with his work schedule. Okay? I want you to know that. We'll work with you. because we want you to go to work. Don't miss work because of court. You don't need to do that. You need to communicate and we'll work with you because we do virtual when you're doing what you're supposed to do. All right? All right.
Judge, he has a court date on April the 25th at 9:35.
All right. And that's virtual. That's going to be virtual.
Okay.
All right. Let's do it.
Thank you.
Thank you. And he's already sat his half day. It's 11:46. So I'm going to go ahead and excuse you.
Thank you.
All right. Go to your 3 o'clock today. All right. Wonderful. Thank you, Madam Prosecutor. I appreciate you.
Mr. Ratty.
Can you make sure Miss Mack gets? Oh no, she doesn't need this.
I don't.
No, she doesn't. What's that? Oh yeah, that's what okay.
I'm like, I feel like it is.
I know, because it's warming up. That's why you should do what you're supposed to do. Yeah.
All those are work training.
Oh,
The rest
yeah.
of them, they all like,
I know Mr. Turner not showing up at 11:47. Not for a 10:35 a.m. hearing. Mr. Turner, what's the problem?
I ain't got no excuse.
Now, Mr. Turner, this is not the first time that you've showed up late for your hearing. What's going on with you?
My phone be dead sometimes, so I ain't really got no excuse though.
Mr. Turner,
Yes.
I'm gonna make you come in person. I'm gonna start having you come down in person. If you can't get up and get on Zoom, I don't know how convenient it gets, how more convenient it could be. I'm gonna start making you come in person.
I can get up. I knocked my phone out the charger, so it was dead.
You want some music to go along with that?
Nah.
Okay. Now come on. We in grown man territory.
This
You
the
need to
last
make
time
sure
it's
your
gonna happen.
phone is charged. Because the next time you are late for court, I'm gonna make you come in for all of your hearings in person.
All right.
Stop trying to act like you're frozen. You're not frozen. Okay.
All right, it's not gonna
All
happen
right.
again because I'm not trying to come in person.
All right. I don't want you to have to come down in person if you don't have to. But you're not gonna be able to come to court 2 hours late. No, sir.
All right.
Okay? Or 1 hour and something late. I don't know. All right. Let's do Mr. Turner. I have case number 230-571-8001. Mr. Turner, state your full name.
Kenneth Turner.
All right. Mr. Turner, you're still new to us. Come on, what's going on with you?
Life be life.
Life be life, and yeah. And I'm gonna tell you what my mother used to tell me, 50-50. That when you wake up every morning, 50% chance things could go wrong and 50% chance that things could go right. The only way you're gonna score 100 is to not wake up. Think about that. So the fact that you are alive and well and able to move around, life is going to be life, but you can determine how much life likes if based on your responses to it. So how are you responding to life that's lifing? How are you responding?
I mean, I'm doing good. I got carried away by sleeping too much and my phone's dead.
Okay. Is anything else going on that you need us to help you with or help you to navigate?
No, everything else is going good.
It is. Okay. Very good. You've been showing up for your testing?
Yes.
That's good. Have you connected to your provider for services?
Yes, I have.
All right. Who's your provider?
I talked to Miss Price yesterday. I don't know her name right off the back of my hand, but she's supposed to be calling me today.
Okay. All right. I need you to get into, make sure you start going to your sessions, okay?
I have, man.
All right. Wonderful. Do you find those sessions to be helpful?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Are you being open and honest during those sessions?
Yes, I am.
Very good. That's the only way that they can help you. That's the only way that you can help yourself, is to be open and honest with the professionals, okay?
Okay.
I can count on you to do that?
Yes, you can.
All right, very good. What questions, concerns, or issues do you have for me today?
Really nothing today.
Nothing today?
Well,
All right.
I am trying to get my license back, or like restricted, so I could get back and forth to work without having to pay somebody or a lift. So that's really my only concern. But I believe it's too early in the program right now for me to get that.
All right, Mr. Yancey, does he need, it looks like he may need the restricted license, is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right, and so Mr. Yancey will have some conversation with you off record about what you need to do to get yourself positioned so you can get that license, okay?
Okay.
But I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna start with you getting up on time and getting to court on time, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, but there are some things that you need to do. And so, Mr. Yancey, start talking to him now about what he needs to do in order to get that license.
I'll do that.
All right. And then in the meantime, I'm not certain if bus tickets would be helpful to you, but if they are, let your case manager know. We'll be able to help you in that area as well. Okay?
All right.
All right, very good. What else you have for me today?
That's it.
All right. Mr. Yancey, what do you have asked to Mr. Turner?
Yes, Your Honor. I mean, he's doing pretty good as far as his phase. He's been going to sessions. He doesn't know, he didn't know the name of his agency. He's going to NCADD.
All right, very good. I always want to check and see if they know the name of their agency.
Yeah, a lot of them are going and don't know the name of the agency.
Yeah.
He's screening compliant. So he's doing well. I'd love to get him in the phase two. He's just got to do a couple of things like make it to court. So other than that, he's doing well. Mr. Turner, almost without fail. If I have a person's email, I send email reminders 1 to 2 days before their court date. So if you can keep that phone going, you'll get a reminder from me almost without fail. So
that's kind of you.
So keep that phone going. If you know it's dead or something, call me from somebody else's phone so I know what's going on. Your Honor, other than that, Mr. Turner's going, he's doing well. I want to push him as much as I can. He's got to allow me to do that. So, but he's in compliance.
All right, awesome. Anything from any of the other team members as to Mr. Turner?
Judge, thank you. Good to see you, Mr. Turner. I believe the last time we talked about being on time. Try to be on time, Mr. Turner. It will work out for you. I know you don't want to have to come into the building, but you heard what the court said about being on time. Keep up the good work. We know it's not easy, but you're doing a great job. You're new to the program, fairly new. Don't get overwhelmed. Stay in touch with Mr. Yancey. Have a good day, Mr. Turner, and you be safe, sir. Thank you.
And Judge, if I could add, Mr. Turner, actions always have consequences, and you want to take your own action before the consequences come. You can do this. You can get up on time. You can do it. You can set the alarms and do everything you can to be in compliance with this program. I know you can. because you have it in you. So keep up the good work.
All right, Mr. Turner, I'm gonna give you 2 dates. You're going to have a consultation with Mr. Dancy on April 23rd at 1:30. I'm going to see you on April 30th. And that is going to be, I'm gonna put you on at 10 o'clock.
I'll be
That
on at
gives you enough-
9:30.
You wanna be on at 9:30?
No, you can put me on at 10 o'clock, but I'm gonna be on at 9:30, so I'll be waiting on you.
Oh, you, all right, show me. I'm gonna put you on for 10 o'clock, okay?
All right.
All right, Mr. Turner, go and have a good day, good week.
too.
We're here if you need us. All
Thank
right,
you.
thank you, sir. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, thank you, Mr. Yancey. I'm glad we didn't have to do a warrant.
Yeah, I had to call his father to get him.
Oh, okay, very good. Yes. All right, team, we are in great shape. If I could get a calendar for tomorrow, docket for tomorrow. I know this does not involve you all, but we are still on call until we are finished for business. We will be in staffing at 1:30. Different court, so that's not you all, but just letting you know we're gonna be on call for a moment. All right, if nothing else, thank you all. We had a great day.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, okay, bye-bye. Making the big